A little over a year ago, I was diagnosed with a rare form of kidney cancer. When my dad and I found out that my cancer was incurable, we had a conversation about kind of what my life goals were. When we found out that the treatment could only work for anywhere from, a year to 3-4 years at most, and that there really wasn't much else out there for my type of cancer. He asked me what my life goals were, and I told him that, being a car guy, that, one of my goals was I wanted to work hard enough to eventually buy a GTR. I really wanted an R35. So I told him that was my life goal, and he took it very seriously. And the next day he came in my room and he's like, "Hey, let's go buy that car." And I was like, "What? Are you serious right now?" Right when I got the car, I was looking for events to go to, and one of the first events I went to was a Cars and Coffee in Annapolis, Maryland. And there was another guy with a GTR there who obviously had some work done, and I started talking to him. He was the first guy I ever met, in the car world. He was my first car friend, Tommy Stevens, awesome guy. And he was really nice. He introduced me to all the other GTR owners around the area. He invited us to kind of go drive with him on the way back, and that was really cool, And it was a blast, driving with other cars, other car guys, it's so fun. I did an awesome rally from New York City to Atlantic City, New Jersey, with guys from the AMG Northeast, and met a lot of awesome people. Chris, Andy, you guys are the best. Adam for setting the whole thing up. I had such an awesome time. Everyone else on that cruise showed so much love, and we had an absolute blast. Events like that, they're some of my best memories for sure. And, I thank everyone who was a part of it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And then I had to go back up to school in New Hampshire, and, I didn't have the car up there, but I had all my friends and my girlfriend, and it was awesome. But I was missing doing the car thing, and I was getting stressed out with school because I was flying home for treatment. So, I had an idea. I was thinking, maybe if I turn the car into a charity, I could spend my time doing something that I love, driving this car, talking to people, taking it to shows. And so I came up with the idea for Driven to Cure. I actually thought of the motto first. I thought of Built to Drive, Driven to Cure, and then the name kind of followed. We took the car over to Derek Knoll, all the other guys up at APAC Body Shop. They're the guys who hooked us up with the Liberty Walk body kit. They did the unbelievable seamless body work. It's beautiful. They did the suspension. They got us the wheels, fitment. Basically turned the car into this beautiful orange creature. The paint job is a unique one-of-a-kind orange. It's an orange with some gold pearl layers on top of it, and it changes a lot in the light, and it's beautiful. The first thing I did with the car is I took it over to the local GTR shop, Baker Performance. I kind of rolled in there not knowing anyone. So I met Dave, who owns the place, and he was awesome. Such a nice guy. Kind of, I guess, took me under his wing a bit. He was totally backing the idea. We did full bolt-ons. The car's making about 700 horsepower right now. And Dave is an awesome guy. I go over there almost 2-3 times a week just to hang out while he's working on the car or other cars. And it's such a cool relationship to have with someone, who tunes for you. And, he's like one of my good friends now, which is really cool. The car drives unreal. And it feels so fast right now to me. I know 700 isn't ridiculous for some of the GTR guys, but for me, 700 feels pretty nice. We did intakes, injectors, intercooler, 4-inch turbo back, exhaust straight out. We did a couple of awesome tunes on it. We got 13.5-inch wheels in the back. It's a lot of rubber, 335s by 30. Michelin Pilot Super Sports, the Liberty Walk version 1 kit, BASF paint, Glazerite series, beautiful orange paint. I went with Bride racing seats. We put a cage in the car, Takata harnesses, comes together really nicely. The first show we went to was the OC car show in Ocean City, Maryland. And what an awesome event. The guys there were amazing. They backed the story and the build, the purpose for the build. We started raising a lot of awareness there, and it's been taking off since. We've been going to other shows on weekends. I go to a bunch of Cars and Coffees. I just try to, take the car out as much as I can. No one in my position's really made a car for a cause. Like, the car is strictly for raising awareness. Yes, it's for my pleasure. Yes, it's like my absolute dream build. But this car does nothing but raise awareness, especially with the awesome license plate. Don't know how we got it approved, but F CANCR. Not in a million years did I see myself in the position that I am now with CANCR, but then again, I never saw myself being 20 years old and owning a GTR. I can't thank my dad enough for the whole buying a GTR, daily driving it, and then doing the build, starting a charity. I can't thank him enough for it. But, there are people in my position that can't do things like fulfill their dreams, in that time period. So I wanted to really take, my dream, like I'm living my dream right now. I wanted to be able to take that and potentially help people in my position down the road in the future, people who will be in the position that I'm in currently. If we can help with research and finding new cures, because advances in medicine are so great nowadays, that, that's amazing. But so overall, this whole project, this whole Driven to Cure thing, not only is it awesome because we're helping other people, but it's me living my dream. It's me being able to do exactly what I want to do on the weekends. The only thing that could make it better is if my girlfriend was here with me all the time. When I found out, I was diagnosed with a rare form of kidney cancer. All of a sudden I had really sharp stomach pain, kind of in my lower right side. That afternoon we went over to the ER. The pain was getting worse. It was agonizing. We got there and they thought I had appendicitis too. I was showing all the right signs for it. We ended up deciding to get a CAT scan first, which was, kind of the best decision that anyone's ever made for me. Got the results, 3 hours later, and turned out it was not appendicitis, but it was internal bleeding. My right kidney started bleeding, so the reason it was such a good decision was to get that CAT scan was, if they just went ahead and did an appendectomy, if they made an incision, I probably would have bled out on the table right then, and I wouldn't be here today, with this car, raising awareness for this cause, doing the thing that I love, and stuff like that. Just, it keeps me going. It it helps give me that positive attitude that I have. The car world's awesome, and the one thing it's taught me is that, car people stick together, and that's why I really wanted to start the charity and really do it through the car industry. It's just because, I love the community, I love the people, and, I thought that the car world would kind of take the story and back it, and, let's see how far we can take this thing. Every donation matters. Every proceed goes to rare kidney cancer research, and it's really greatly appreciated by myself. and, you know, all the other future people that you could be helping. My name is Andrew Lee. Behind me is my 2015 Liberty Walk GTR. Thank you for watching.